Hi, I'm Anna Henderson, and my grandmother had Alzheimer's disease.
My name is Jackie, and I'm a CNA at a skilled nursing facility, or as others know it as a nursing home. I have a level 3 dementia certification along with Alzheimer's, so that's my connection to the disease.
When I was about 4 or 5 years old, she started showing signs of dementia, and at that time, my family lived in the same house as her. And my mother started getting concerned. So although I was young and didn't really know any of the symptoms, my mom pretty much saw it coming. But after a couple years passed, I'd say probably 1 to 2, she started getting really aggressive and at times would chase after my sister and I. And at the time, we were probably 5 or 6 years old. And there was one incident where she got so mad at me that she grabbed me by the ponytail and was threatening to spank me for something I had done wrong. And my mom witnessed this, and because of that, we were forced to move out of their house. But it progressed really rapidly after that. I would say it was probably a year later when we had to hire an at-home nurse for her. My parents didn't really want to put her in a nursing home. They wanted to care for her until her last day, but she was entirely bedridden by the time I was 7, and there were very few incidences where it was safe, either physically or emotionally, for my sister and I to see her. My dad often had to take care of her, and I mean, there were times when we would show up and she'd recognize us and say, "Anna," and then 15 minutes later not know who we were. But more times than not, we would go to her house to see her and she wouldn't know any of us at all. And that was really hard for us to witness her throughout her life, just lose memory of the things that she loved, and to eventually lose her to a disease that there's no cure for was devastating and still is for my family.
A few stories that I have that I experience on a daily basis at work. There's a patient that I have that's 6'2" and a male, and whenever I was helping him get dressed the other day, he put his hand around my throat and picked me up a little bit. It was scary, but I've been trained to react to these situations and not scare them back. And they are human, so if you look at them and just tell them, "Ow, that hurts," they usually stop. In this case, he did, and you can tell that they feel bad, or whenever they come back to, they realize that that was wrong. The do's and don'ts of Alzheimer's are: don't ask if they remember. This can upset them whenever they don't remember the special memory that you may bring up whenever you go to see them. Also, do not change their routine. It really helps their condition if they do similar to the same thing every day when they wake up, when they go to bed, their meals, and where they sit at the dinner table and things like that. Do try to redirect the conversation. That will make them feel more comfortable. Bring up something that they've done today or something that they liked to do whenever they were younger. And also do engage with them. They are still human beings, even though they may not remember every little detail or may not remember the past few seconds. They still know what's going on inside and what is happening in the moment.
I'm in an organization on campus called Sigma Kappa. It's a sorority here at U of L. And our philanthropy is the Alzheimer's Association. Sigma Kappa nationally has raised over $1 million every year for the past 5 years that is put towards finding a cure for Alzheimer's disease. And I've had the privilege and have been very blessed to be in an organization that supports a cause that hits so close to home. Every year for the past 2 years, I've participated in the Alzheimer's Walk, and that's super cool. And this year, our sorority in the past month has raised over $5,000 towards Alzheimer's disease.